Imagine if the Roman Empire never fell. What would our world look like today if the Roman Empire had not only survived, but continued to expand its influence across the globe? Let's embark on a journey through this intriguing alternate history, exploring the potential implications on geopolitics, culture, religion, science, and development. First, let's set the stage. The Roman Empire, at its height around 117 AD under Emperor Trajan, was a colossal force stretching from Britain to the Middle East and encompassing much of the Mediterranean basin. However, by 476 AD, the Western Roman Empire fell to barbarian invasions, internal decay, and economic troubles. The Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, continued until 1453 AD, but was a shadow of Rome's former glory. Now, imagine if the Roman Empire never succumbed to these pressures. Suppose it adapted to challenges, reformed its systems, and maintained its dominance. How would this have reshaped the world? A surviving Roman Empire might have led to a unified Europe under a single administrative and legal system for centuries longer. Borders as we know them today could be vastly different. The empire might have expanded northward into Scandinavia, eastward into Asia, and southward into Africa. This could have prevented the rise of nation-states like France, Germany, and England in their historical forms. The absence of fragmented medieval kingdoms might have altered the course of events, such as the Viking invasions, the Crusades, and even the formation of the Ottoman Empire. Historian Edward Gibbon, in his seminal work, The History of the Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, suggested that Rome's fall led to the rise of barbarism and religion, which delayed progress. A continuous Roman presence could have fostered earlier exploration and colonization of the Americas. With Rome's resources and organizational skills, transatlantic voyages might have occurred before the 15th century. This could have led to Roman settlements in the New World, drastically altering the history of indigenous peoples and the future United States. Culturally, the Latin language might have remained the dominant lingua franca, not just in Europe, but possibly globally. The Romance languages, Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian, might have remained dialects of Latin rather than evolving into distinct languages. Roman law and governance systems could have provided a stable foundation for societal development. The legal codes, infrastructure planning, and administrative practices of Rome were advanced for their time. Their continuation could have accelerated social progress and cohesion. Art, literature, and philosophy would have evolved differently. The Renaissance, which was spurred by the rediscovery of classical knowledge after the Middle Ages, might have occurred earlier or taken a different form. The preservation and continuous development of Roman and Greek knowledge could have led to advancements in education and intellectual pursuits. Religion would have been significantly affected. Christianity became the state religion of Rome in the late 4th century, but the empire's survival might have influenced its development. Alternative religions, such as Mithraism or continued pagan practices, might have persisted alongside Christianity. The schism between the Roman Catholic Church and the Eastern Orthodox Church might not have occurred, or it might have taken a different trajectory under a unified empire. This could have impacted religious conflicts, such as the Protestant Reformation, altering the course of European history. Moreover, the relationship between the Roman Empire and the Islamic world would have been pivotal. If Rome maintained control over the Middle East and North Africa, the spread of Islam might have been hindered or shaped differently, influencing global religious demographics today. The Roman Empire was renowned for its engineering feats, aqueducts, roads, and architecture. A continuous empire might have accelerated technological progress. The Roman emphasis on practicality over theoretical science could have evolved to embrace more experimental approaches. Imagine if the Industrial Revolution occurred earlier due to sustained stability and resource availability. Advances in machinery, transportation, and communication might have developed centuries ahead of their time. This could have led to earlier discoveries in medicine, physics, and chemistry. However, some historians argue that Rome's reliance on slave labor hindered technological innovation. Without the economic pressure to improve efficiency, technological progress may have remained stagnant. It raises the question, would the empire have eventually abolished slavery to foster innovation? In literature and media, the concept of a surviving Roman Empire has been explored extensively. Robert Silverberg's Roma Eterna envisions a world where Rome never fell, depicting how history unfolds over 1,500 years. The video game series Civilization allows players to extend the Roman Empire into modern times, exploring technological advancements and cultural developments. Historian Dr. Mary Beard, a professor at the University of Cambridge, has noted that the legacy of Rome is deeply embedded in modern Western civilization. Our legal systems, languages, and even architectural styles draw heavily from Roman influences. A surviving empire could have intensified these effects, making Roman culture even more predominant. A continuous Roman legal system might have resulted in a more uniform code of law across Europe and beyond. The principles of Roman law, such as contracts, property rights, and personal status, could have been the foundation of global legal practices. Governance structures might have emphasized centralized authority with provincial administrations. This could have affected the development of democracy as seen in modern times. Alternatively, Rome might have evolved its political systems to incorporate more representation, influencing modern governmental models. The presence of a dominant Roman Empire might have prevented certain global conflicts by unifying regions under a single rule. However, it could also have led to resistance movements and rebellions, potentially sparking wars for independence similar to colonial uprisings. The balance of power would be different. Other emerging empires, such as the Mongol Empire or the British Empire, might have faced stiff competition or been unable to expand as they did historically. This would have significant implications for the cultural and political landscapes of Asia and Africa. Envisioning a world where the Roman Empire never fell opens up endless possibilities. The geopolitical landscape could be unrecognizable, with altered national borders and alliances. Culturally, the dominance of Roman language and customs might have shaped societies worldwide. Religiously, the spread and development of major faiths could have taken different paths. Scientifically, progress could have been either accelerated or stifled, depending on the empire's adaptability. Now, we'd like to hear from you. First, do you think a world where the Roman Empire never fell would be better or worse than our current reality? What aspects make you feel that way? Second, how do you believe the continuous expansion of the Roman Empire would have affected cultural diversity? Would it have led to a more homogenized world or fostered a blend of cultures? Lastly, which Roman innovations or practices do you think would have the most significant impact on today's world if they had been continuously developed? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this exploration into alternate history fascinating, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Don't miss out on our next episode, where we'll continue to delve into intriguing what-if scenarios. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep wondering, imagine if.